Assalamualaikum students, how are you? Hope you are enjoying your holidays and your online classes. The classes are a lot of help for you people to study and to get a concept of all the lessons in your textbook. Well, today the lesson we are studying is on destroying books. The lesson is written by J.C. Squire. J.C. Squire describes in the lesson a very interested topic. You must be taking interest in the topic on destroying books. Means how to get rid of unwanted books that we don't want to have anymore in our house. In this essay, the author describes that how he destroyed his unimportant and unwanted books. Getting rid of a heap of ordinary books may be a simple affair of someone, as you just throw them out. But with the author, this very simple affair turns out to be a serious adventure, because he had to get rid of dozens of books. Either he had to leave the flat and leave it in the sole possession of his books, or throw them out. So he pondered over different ways of destroying the books. In the start of the lesson, he tells us about the British public, how they presented different sorts of books to their troops. The British public presented 20-year-old magazines, guides to the Lake District, special books on information, and millions of other ordinary or useless books to the soldiers. The books might have included stories and novels. They were sent in parcels. The British people were no doubt interested in the soldiers and wanted to please and satisfy them. But they also wanted to get rid of their useless or extra books. They found it a fine chance to send their extra books on the war occasion for a noble purpose. Well, the same was the condition with the author J.C. Squire when he wanted to get rid of his useless books. It was so difficult for him, because he had purchased a lot of books, and these books, they included so many books which were of no interest for him, but he just bought them because they were books and the words were written on the pages. It was so because the books had hundreds of pages and he had no way to destroy them. It was not an easy task for him to find a place to get rid of those books. He can't even burn those books. He was living in a very small flat on a high floor, and it was not easy to burn so many books, and he could not burn them page by page on his gas cooker. The fire could have spread around because so many books must be in need of so much fire. He wanted to get rid of his useless books, and then he pondered over it. He pondered over it a lot of times, and he was continuously thinking of so many ways about how he can get rid of those books. He was thinking of so many things. He had also thought of a very fine way, the way that so many people do to the kittens, as they put them in a sack and then they just throw them out. But it was also very difficult for him. But at last he simply took a sack, and he finally decided to throw all the books into the river and just get rid of them. He took up his books in a sack at midnight and went out in the cold. When all was quiet and lonely, he felt afraid of a policeman who might have caught him. He feared someone was following him, but went to the middle of the bridge and wanted to throw his books into the water. And then he was continuously thinking over it.